So Ken Paxton wants to run for Senate, U.S. Senate. He wants to go work side by side with that other fool, what's his name? Ted Cruz. So he is trying to primary the guy who's been there for like 6 terms or 7 terms or something stupid. Let's see. Ken Paxton. Cornyn, something like that. Cornyn. I don't know how to say his name. John, Cornyn. Cornyn. Longtime Senator John Cornyn, setting the stage for a battle between 2 politicians representing different parts of the Republican Party. That tells you a whole lot right there. This is the same party, and they said 2 different parts of the Republican Party. One of them is dying by the second. The other is MAGA. Ken Paxton is definitely MAGA. Should have been impeached, but he was not. They're in the state of Hot Wheels himself. Both Paxton and Cornyn have won multiple statewide elections. Paxton, a GOP hardliner, was first elected in 2015, while Cornyn, a deputy to Senator Mitch McConnell when he was the Senate Republican leader, has held his seat since 2002. And Paxton said, "I'm announcing that I'm running for U.S. Senate against John Cornyn, who apparently is running again for his 5th term, which would put him there 3 decades. That's what he said. It's definitely time for a change in Texas. So Paxton told Fox News' Laura Ingraham this, Captain Nazi too. We have another great U.S. Senator, Ted Cruz, he said, and at the time we will have another great senator that will actually stand up and fight for Republican values, aka Donald Trump's agenda. Fight for the values of the people of Texas and also support Trump, Donald Trump, he said, in the areas that he's focused on very heavily and significantly. Can he beat him? John Cornyn, who's been there since 1532. Not in the Senate seat, but he's been working there forever. Ken Paxton wants the job. Corrupt to the core. Let's see. Let's see. The 4 of Swords. If I were to give you some advice, I would say look at who your campaign is run by or the campaign staff. Because the 4 of Swords is a pullback to reassess, to regenerate, to rejuvenate. But you can use that time to figure other things out. There's something here that is not serving you very well, and you need to figure out what that is. These in particular people around you, though, are heavily affecting what's going on with your campaign and its chances. So I think that that's where your problem is the most. Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Your image is tarnished a lot. Like a whole lot. The Queen of Pentacles is the My America card, and I think this is something where you need to go and maybe do a heal or two. The 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, you're not liked, even by Republicans. This is betrayal. This is from your own side. There are some, again, the people around you are not doing you a service. And, you know, I can't really say I care about such a thing, but that's where it is. And then there's the Five of Cups, the card of regret, loss, and depression. So there is something here where the people around you are really doing you in. That doesn't mean he can't unseat the person, because again, corruption rises. But it's not easy. Your image is just not the greatest in the whole wide world. Because the Knight of Cups is very pretty, but it can't stand up under pressure. Because you'll see through it. It's different with Donald because Donald has the cult. You don't have a cult behind you. And so you're a follower of the cult, but they don't always connect with the follower of the cult. Just like they're doing with Elon right now. And so it's very easy for you to become the target. So let's see what the runes have to say. Ken Paxton unseating. Okay, so there's T-Fox and Suillo. So you need a better team. The team is what's going to build you. This is teamwork, justice and fairness, that type of thing. Here's the god of justice, and then here you have Suillo, which is the sun of success. So if you're going to do this, you're going to have to do this with the right team. There's going to be some sacrifice, that type of thing. So you're going to have to go and maybe kiss the ring of Donald Trump, which I'm sure you'll be able to do happily. So there's some sacrifice that needs to be made, and then you just might make it. So we shall see.